Well, she sneaks around the world from India to Carolina. She's a sticky-fingered filcher from Berlin down to Belize. She'll take you for a ride on a slow boat to China. Tell me, where in the world is
this place?
Good morning, Metcalf School. Today is Wednesday. It is February 10th. Today, I am in a very small European country. I mean, this country is so small that if you took the state of California, California would be 10 times bigger than this country. This country is only 15,940 square miles. Yet in this country, they have 4 national languages. They are French, German, Italian, and Romansh. This is a very mountainous country. In this very small country, there are 451 mountains. That's a lot of mountains. The most famous of all the mountains here is called the Matterhorn. It's iconic. It's on Toblerone candy bars, and there is a Matterhorn roller coaster at Disneyland. Higgins likes the roller coasters for sure. 3,000 people climb it each year. Some, unfortunately, don't make it. There have been 500 people that have died trying to climb this mountain. The first climbing group to climb the Matterhorn, it was in July of 1865. 4 out of the 7 climbers died on the descent from the top of the Matterhorn.
This country is also known for its lakes. There are something like 1,500 lakes in this tiny little country. The water in the lakes is so clear and unpolluted that you can actually drink from them. The water, most of it, like 40%, that's not most, but some of it, 40%, comes from snow melt from the mountains.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence. You may be seated. Happy birthday today to Brody Spiker. Metcalf School wishes you a super wonderful happy birthday. In this country, the people love dogs. So obviously it's a place Higgins would love to visit. They are allowed to go in restaurants, they're allowed to go in shops, but they do have a few weird laws about dogs. Your dogs must be able to be exercised. They must have daily contact with humans, and they must be microchipped by a vet. This country is known for 2 very important things. One being watches, and the other, which is probably more important, is chocolate. Now, in 1541, there was some law that said you weren't allowed to wear jewelry in this country, and it was something to do with religion. I'm not sure what it was, but the people here decided that they would start making wristwatches because it was a practical thing, so it wasn't really jewelry, so you could wear something nice on your wrist. As far as the chocolate goes, in this country, now remember it's a small country, they make 180,000 tons of chocolate a year. That's 360 million pounds of chocolate. That's a lot of chocolate. And last but not least, there are some strange things that happen in this country. Number one, remember that yodeling boy who is all the rage on the TikTok and the YouTube? There is a degree you can get in yodeling at the university in this country. Also, they're not into the groundhog for like Groundhog Day. So instead, they blow up a giant snowman's head, and the length of time it takes to explode the head explains whether you are going to have a warm summer or a not warm summer. The quicker his head blows up, the warmer your summer is going to be. Weird. So last week, I was in New Orleans, and we had several classes that got it right. Mrs. Scott, Mrs. Chow and Mrs. Mariano, Miss Ryan, Mrs. Goldman, Mr. Bucco, Mrs. Bucacci, Mrs. Lavoie, Mrs. Pigeon, Mrs. Barber, Mrs. LeClaire, Mrs. Millard, Miss Lobo, and Mrs. Wilbur. I had 3 students send me in the correct answer: Emily Gallo, AJ Northup, and Cameron Schoeninger. So great job, everybody who got it right. Today, I am looking for the country where I am, not the city, not the state. So have your teacher send me in the country, and have a super fun day of learning at Metcalf School.
I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you want to have a good time, just give me